Okay, so this is continuing on. So we have the 10 to the minus 1 has been mixed, and we're going to 10 to the minus 2. So we have to heat. And we do 30 drops. Alright, so that one's done. Okay, so that's the 10 to the minus 2. We just need to vortex it. So instead of switching pipettes, I'm just going to dispense the pipette fluid into the biohazard, and I can continue on with the same pipette. Alright, so I'm going to go back into the 10 to the minus 2, and I'm going to mix up make sure I pull up and mix up any droplets on the side of the tube inside of the pipette. So, and then we can squirt it to mix it up. Alright, so then we rotate to here, we do 30. Heat it up, there we go. So this is 10 to the minus 3. Squirt that out. Okay, I'm going to go 10 to the minus 3, mix it up. Okay, we'll go 10 to the minus 4 next. Heat. So this just shows how important that aseptic technique was from the beginning of the quarter. Okay, so the fourth is done. The third is done, so we can put it back, spit it out. Go to the fourth and the fifth. Rotate to the fifth one, and then we're gonna do 30 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17. Ready. Rotate, and then this one goes here, fourth. And then we'll go back. Okay, so now we're going to the sixth, so we'll mix up the fifth. So this gets to be tedious, and it's important to stay with the game so that you don't get off into la-la land and don't know where you're at. And I speak that from experience. I've been doing research for many years, And then there's some experiments that are just so tedious that you forget what you're doing. You daydream. You forget what you're doing, and then suddenly you're done with the experiment, and you can't really verify that you completed every step. So it's good to have some checks and balances. You know, if you have a sheet to check it off, so like on your flow chart in your book, you know, you can check off each dilutions as you do it, and then that way you have a record that it's been done. Okay, it's the 6th. Now we're going to go into the 7th. Okay, 30. We're almost there. You can absolutely fast forward to this through these steps if you want. And then this is, and I just touched my glove with this tip, so that means I have to change some gears, and it's quite all right if that happens, just as long as you catch it. So I'm going to have to take this glove off and get another one. And I knock everything over, but here we go. Okay. And I have to get a new pipette. And I shall return. Okay. So we've gotten the 6th one done, and we're into the 7th and going to the last one, so we'll heat that up. And I'll just show you how, if you don't want to do them both in one hand, you could do the pipette out of the 6th or the 7th, and then we'll take the 8th, and we'll go in 30 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. And we'll put this in here. And your vortexes. And you can see the difference between these two. Not just in the volume, but the clarity. So the one on this side is the original stock, and then this is 10 to the minus 8 dilution. So it's been diluted 10 to the 8 times. So 100 million times, I think that is. Okay, so, but there are still bacteria in here. And the goal when we plate these things is to separate them out into smaller numbers so that they grow as individual colonies on the plate. All right, so that's that part. We'll do the next part will be the actual plating.